Very proud of our guys. Thought we came out very focused and again started fast. We got a great opening drive, and then we're able to get a couple big plays early, get control of the game, and then we're able to continue to execute. Very happy with our focus throughout the game. In previous games, sometimes when we got in the lead, we had gotten a little sloppy at times, and the younger guys are getting better and better each week, and we're able on offense, defense, special teams to keep the focus and keep execution throughout the game. Very proud of that. Some of our young guys got some real quality time. Again, I was very proud of all three phases. I thought offense, defense, special teams were able to execute and play well and impact the game in all three phases, and that was critical. And since Syracuse is a very physical, good football team, we played well tonight, and got to continue to grow. Still got some things that we can get better at, but we're getting better each week, and hopefully that'll stay the trend.
Jimbo, what was the circumstances of getting Kermit in the game at running back that?
Well, I think we're getting touches. I mean, the guy has really developed. He's feeling comfortable with the ball in his hand. He's very dynamic. He's now very mature in how he's practicing and doing things and just growing. And he's a guy that on our team that can change numbers on the scoreboard. So we got to continue to find ways to get him implemented in the game plan. Along with, Bobo Wilson does a great job. All those young guys. You just got to continue to find ways to get touches for those guys, and he's done a great job here recently.
The way this team focuses.
I'm sorry?
The way this team focuses and coaches every game.
I'm very proud of that. Now again, we got to do it next week. We got to do it next week, and then the next week, and then wherever our bowl game is. But very proud of that, and it's maturity, and to me, it's a sign of our senior leadership.
Could you talk about that as it relates to James and his performance today?
No, I mean, I thought we all played well. I thought James played exceptionally well. I thought he was 19 and 21, but made good decisions. Got the ball where he had to get his two guys in and out of the right runs and checks, and thought he played a very efficient game today.
So, you talked in the past about you never really know what to expect from the guys they actually see and do it. Was there any curiosity on your part about how James would respond after?
I have curiosity on every player on every game. I promise you I do. I mean, I really do. I mean, because to me it's consistency and how long you can stay that way. And very proud of the way our team plays.
Jimbo, if you just from the perspective of Jacob getting hurt, did you plan on getting Sean in this early if the game had gotten to that way?
Oh, no,
just to get him snapped.
You like to plan those things, but you can't. You have to play by ear what's going on in the game, and it was the right situation when we were able to come out. I'd be up 38, but then we come out and got to stop early in the second half. Felt very comfortable and thought we needed to get into quality snaps and wanted to keep the ones in there with him a little bit so he could feel comfortable and be able to execute his part of the game plan. I thought he did a nice job.
Jimbo, you, I think, threw in the first 5 plays of the game. The short pass, was that a game play coming in?
Well, there was some checks in there. I mean, there was some options in there for him to do it or not do it. So, I mean, we could have gotten in or out of the thing we did.
Coach, you either have speed or you do the chasing. It looked like Syracuse was doing a lot.
Sorry,
You either have speed or you do the chasing. It looked like Syracuse did a lot of chasing. Talk about your team's speed.
We can run. We don't run bad. I mean, we can run, and we got some guys that can get down the field. And that, to me, but in the end, speed's not enough. We have to have size and speed. I believe in both.
Your defense, second week in a row, lights out. Just talk about how those guys
Playing extremely well, playing very disciplined, flying to the ball, creating turnovers. In the first half, didn't have one, but the second half created turnovers. But you have a lot of athletic guys that are being very fit, that are also big guys, being very physical and being very disciplined in how they're playing.
looked like Timmy was in there quite a lot again.
Timmy got a bad habit that day.
James threw to Kelvin for the touchdown.
Very good on both sides. I mean, Kelvin give him the room, turn it on the back shoulder. Kelvin goes up at the high point and he gets that foot down his body. I mean, Kelvin just keeps getting better and better each week too. But both guys execute and play very well.
Can they defend a play like that?
If you throw it right on a guy that size, I mean, any play defender, any defender's beatable. So I mean, any play stoppable and But when you do it right, it's hard. It's hard.
How about the touchdown throw from Sean to Nick?
Oh, that was beautiful. Nick kept it high on that. It's funny because I've been on him about keeping that angle high. So you can tell him I said that. He kept it high, and Sean made a beautiful throw. I mean, really made it nice. You see some of Sean's talents. I mean, Sean has arm talent. Just needs reps and what we're doing, and Sean's going to be a very good player.
Coach, how about Jim's block on Kermit?
Yeah, I know it was. He did get down there. So I didn't see it till by the time Kermit's might run everybody in the world, he ain't got a block. Once he gets out there, just be careful. But no, it was. It's just amazing to get down there and block. And again, it shows how team oriented he is.
There's a lot of football left on, but how special for this first 10 games been? I don't know. Teams don't usually do what this team is doing this season.
I'll be honest, Corey, I ain't thought about it. I don't have time to think about it. I mean, we'll go back and think about those things when the year's over. But we're just hoping the team
But
plays.
can you appreciate how well they come out and jump?
Yeah, I mean, I do. I respect how well we do that. We challenge them too, the way they practice it and the way they're playing. As far as in doing that, yes, I do respect that very much. That's why I say it's a fun group of guys to coach and be around.
Coach, with the turmoil that James has gone through this week, how
How did this team rally around him today?
I think our team just did what we had to do and focused and controlled things that we could control is how it played, and that was our focus.
So 6 straight games with the opening drive touchdown, how do you guys continue to get off the hot start?
Well, hopefully our guys are getting ready and they're prepared for what they're going into and they're able to relax and execute. And hopefully we'll continue to do that. I mean, I think it's very important in games. You don't win games in the first 5 minutes, but you can set the tone for it.
How important were those first early kind of short passes just to get everybody in a row, especially Jameis?
It is. I mean, just to get, anytime you can get in a rhythm, any sport, whatever it is, you get in that rhythm, man, it makes it a lot easier.
I
Coach, it
was
seems
going
like
to say, you ran really well in this game. You had the tailbacks by themselves at about 20 yards a carry.
It was a bunch, and we hit some. And early, I looked, and we didn't have many rushes at halftime. We had yards, but but we were able to spread the field. And you start throwing it and running it, and you're able to mix. And the checks that our quarterbacks were able to get us in and out of the right place. I mean, in the look.
So a lot of those were checked out.
Oh yeah, the other checks and calls, and he has a lot of freedom there to get us in the right place.
Coach, it seems like no matter who you play, whether it's Syracuse or whether it's a big opponent like Clemson, there's always that same amount of level of respect that's demonstrated.
I hope so. I mean, to me, because you respect every opponent. You respect them by giving them your A game, and you prepare and play. And that's a challenge. That's a hard thing to do in athletics and sports, to continue to do that. Hopefully we can continue that. And to me, that's the ultimate respect. That's the way you should play everything.
You just wonder how much of a fear of God did you put in after that Boston College game? Everybody got off to a slow start. There hasn't been anything remotely like that.
We just talked and make corrections. And I did, and our leadership did. Our leadership got over that.
Jimbo, can you talk a little bit about Jameis's hustle play where he races down the field to throw the block?
You know, you've seen Coker do it on a reverse. You've seen Jameis do it. To me, those things, not just those guys, but how KB blocks on the bubble, but how selfless this team is. It doesn't care. You know, we have a saying, play don't care who makes it. Okay? Our guys don't care who makes it. Just so somebody makes it, and they can be whatever part of it they can be for it to be successful. And I think that's one of the secrets of this team is that they truly care for each other. They don't care who makes the play, just so somebody makes it.
Coach, eight touchdowns, Coach. I was going to ask you, 8 touchdowns, and you had people that raised money for anemia.
Oh, that was that. I mean, that's great. I mean, that wasn't a folk, but what happened was going there, and that's. I mean, it blew me away that Kenny and I that he was doing Fanconi anemia is the disease in which they pick. But I think that's a great organization that started all over. It's big in the Northeast, and he brought it down here and trying to spread it throughout the South. It's great for children, underprivileged people, or somebody have ailments. And just an amazing thing that Happel is doing, and I'm very thankful for the people who donated and contributed. Thank you very much.
When Jeremy's putting in the third teamers in the game, the other team was a shutout. Shutout don't mean anything at all.
I mean, they're great. I mean, you want to have a shutout. Just like you put guys in offense, I mean, do you want to score 80 points? I mean, to me, it's playing well and respecting your opponent, getting guys quality reps. Because those guys practice so hard to be able to have that opportunity. They're going to be playing one day. And to me, that's the selflessness of this team.
Coach, you guys only had 2 penalties. Just talk about the discipline and how important that is moving
I'm
forward.
hoping we do. I mean, that's a critical thing. I mean, discipline's critical to be a very good football team, and hopefully we can keep growing in those aspects. We're getting better.
I think we talked a lot about the maturity of the team this year. Do you feel like you could kind of gauge the pulse in the locker room the last few days and make sure that they were eliminating that outside stuff?
I mean, I do that all the time. I think later in the year it's very critical to do that, even no matter what's going on, because I think that's when you tend to get tired. You tend to not dot I's, cross T's, fatigue, from the season and things go, and you just kind of look over things. I think it's that time of year, to me, if this was boxing, these are what they call the championship rounds. I mean, this is the last rounds. And this, to me, when you're a good team, that's the way you approach the end of the season, just like the beginning.